Hey guys, what is up? Down2 here, back from another video, and today we're doing my thoughts, my opinions on the Nintendo Switch conference. I just finished watching it about 10 minutes ago. If you guys haven't watched it yet, I will leave a link in the description below where I actually watched it. And I also want to hear your thoughts and opinions on the Nintendo Switch, what you think of it. Are you gonna buy? Excuse me. So without further ado, let's get into this. So the first thing I want to talk about is the actual pricing. Nintendo actually announced the pricing in the US is going to be $299. I think in Canada they said it was like $400, and they said for the EU just check your local retailer see what they're pricing it at. So I did exactly that, and I actually went to Game UK, which is our game retailer, and they're charging $279.99 for it, which is equivalent to $341.36. So there you go. We're paying what, an extra £41 or something like that, or £42 for it. That's not going to go down well. First off, also I heard a lot of Canadians are actually giving off at the pricing as well, being $400. That's quite a high price. So next thing I'll talk about is the paid services. Nintendo Switch is going to be free when it comes out. The online service is going to be free when it first comes out, and then I think later in the fall it's going to be a paid service. I don't think this is going to work well for Nintendo. Their servers aren't really known for being dedicated or monitored well or actually run very well. Look at Smash Bros. Brawl, that was absolutely horrible. For the most part, I think the Wii U ones were decent. I still find them a little bit laggy when I played them, but for the most part they were decent. But if they're going to be doing paid services, they better make it worth the while for the actual paying customers, or else there's going to be a lot of backlash to it. And they better hope that they get the services, get the premium services really, really good. So like the Xbox and the PlayStation do. Well, I wouldn't say the fucking PlayStation do, but the Xbox does. Next, there's not going to be any region locking on this one, so you're going to be able to import discs from anywhere, and you're going to be able to play them pretty much on any Switch console. This is absolutely great because, as you said, the actual Wii U, the Wii U was actually region locked. I didn't know this, so I'm glad they actually did this and decided not to be assholes and not region lock the console. Um, I'm sure a lot of people's going to go and enjoy a lot more games that are not going to be released in their countries because Nintendo, they like to release games in America, not release them in Europe, and then unfortunately people in Europe can't import them to play them. Where now they can, which is going to be good. So next I'm going to talk about the free modes of the console. There's going to be a TV mode, which you're going to be able to play it just off the TV. Tabletop mode, which you're going to be sitting down like an iPad. So if we stand at the back, and you're going to be able to play it just like that. Um, and also a handheld mode, which you just click the two controllers on the side of the screen and just be able to play it like that. So like the Wii U pad. Um, that's pretty awesome. Guess it's a variety of things. Oh, you could do it on the go. I don't really see many people carrying a Switch pad on the go and sitting playing their games like that. Um, Not only is the screen very fragile looking, and being a touchscreen, it is going to be very fragile, but it just looks really daft as well. Um, it's alright for you're playing around the house, but I wouldn't take it out with me if I was going to buy one. Um, Also, the battery life is going to be depending on what game you're actually playing. It's going to last between 2.5 and 6.5 hours. This is really, really shitty, by the way. Um, I think the battery life on the Wii U pad all around was about 6 hours, so 2 to 6 hours is not going to be able to cut it for me if I'm playing the game all on the console all day, or I'm just chilling out and playing with my friends all day. I'm not going to want to have to stick a USB wire and play it while I'm charging it. Um, which is also what you can do. At least you can do that, and you don't have to actually stop and wait for it to charge. So next, I'm going to actually talk about the Joy-Con, which is the two controllers. They said, oh, they're very, very comfortable. They're very, very easy to use. To be honest, they don't really look that comfortable. they're like half the size of this, and then they're really really slim. And apparently, they're very very comfortable. But if you have big hands like I do, it's going to be really really awkward to hold something that size. Um, at least with the Wii U, the Wii Pad, the Wii controller. Sorry, uh, it had something to grip, but this you don't really have much to grip. It's so small, and it looks really really awkward to do as well. Obviously, these are going to come with like straps for your arms, so you're not going to go and throw them off as well, which is good because you don't want an accident to happen. Next, I'm going to actually talk about what you actually can do with the consoles. Apparently, you can screenshot like in-game footage. Uh, they're actually apparently going to be apparently going to be implementing video feature later on in the future, which is awesome because one thing I've always wanted to do with Nintendo games. I've wanted to be able to record my gameplay and uh, be able to share my gameplay. Apparently, they said you can share it with social media, but I don't know if they'll be able to share it with YouTube yet. Hopefully, you can. It's going to be a real awesome feature if you um, can do it, and hopefully, actually open a lot more people doing let's plays and a lot more people doing stuff like that, and for having to actually use a game capture card. So I'm actually going to talk about a few of the games. Well, a few of the actual games that's going to come with the system or going to come out at the same time as the system. The first one is 1-2 Switch, which is sort of a weird game. For this, they actually showed two guys, sort of like a cowboy setup, trying to pull out the Wii remote, the Switch. I keep going the fucking Wii, the Switch remote faster than the other one. Um, Apparently, you actually don't need to look at the screen or anything for this. You just look at straight at each other, and it works somehow that way. It showed you a lot of people doing this with different things, doing it different ways, using it for different methods. Um, it's pretty cool, but at the same time, why not make a WarioWare game? It seems a lot more better than just releasing some random game which you can actually just do some of the same stuff you can do on WarioWare. Why just not release a WarioWare game um, with all these features in it? But anyways, moving on. The second game is called Arms, which I seen this when I brought it up on the screen and it looked really, really weird. The guys had like extendable arms, like sort of spring coils, and they were sitting punching each other. It looked really weird. I was like, oh god, it's gonna be terrible. Um, but actually, when I showed the gameplay, I was actually quite intrigued with it. It looked kind of fun, and the graphics were actually quite appealing to it. I actually did show some in-game footage of some of the actual guys who made it playing against each other. Um, you get the weird arena, and you're actually moving the controllers left to right, and you're trying to actually punch the thing from a distance, the enemies from a distance. There's a lot of moves in it. You can use super moves and stuff like that, but it looks really, really fun. So next one we'll talk about Splatoon 2. I have no experience really with Splatoon. I haven't played it before. From what I've seen, this it doesn't look any different to the first one, so it's not much I can talk about it anyway. But yeah. So next one I'm going to talk about is the new Mario game, Mario Odyssey. This looks absolutely amazing. Graphics look absolutely fantastic in it. It's not actually set in the Mushroom Kingdom this time, which is good because I'm getting kind of sick of being in the Mushroom Kingdom and Nintendo sticking to that same formula of Mario has to be in the Mushroom Kingdom for it to be a Mario game. It actually set in a different sort of dimension in this one, I think. And there's actually some real life building, some real life actual cities in this. For the actual trailer, you actually get to see New York City, and you actually see the taxi flying past, and I was like, is that New York? What the hell? Mario's in New York now? That's really awesome. Um, the water graphics and all look absolutely fantastic. The game looks absolutely amazing. There's some new features with Mario's hat, which you can actually throw it and use it to actually get to places which you actually can't reach. Um, it's really, really cool looking. If you haven't seen Mario Odyssey yet, go check it out. Next we have Xenoblade Chronicles 2. I haven't played Xenoblade Chronicles 1, so I can't really talk about this game. This game looks absolutely awesome as well. Um, so yeah, I can't really say too much about it. So this we actually had some different developers on talking about the Switch and some games to analyze for it. First, we had Todd Howard from Bethesda Studios talking about Skyrim. Everyone knew Skyrim was coming to the Switch. It's not new news. Skyrim looks nice as well. Now it's on every bloody platform. Sudo 51 was on it, which I didn't expect him to come onto it. Um, he was talking a bit about his new game starring Travis Touchdown. If you don't know who Travis Touchdown is, he was from No More Heroes, and apparently, he's going to be in it somehow. They haven't announced the title of this game. I don't think they showed anything off of this game. I don't remember showing anything off of this game. All they said was there's going to be a new Pseudo 51 game. I was kind of shocked that I got to see him. I think he is a good developer, and I think he should make more games. He made that free to play game, which really fucking sucks. Um, but this should be really good if it's a new Suda 51 game, especially if it is a new No More Heroes game, which a lot of people have probably been looking forward to for a few years now. Um, I don't agree with him on a couple of things he said though. It's like, oh, the Switch is gonna be really easy to develop for, and like our platforms, which are really hard to develop for. Um, I don't think it's really going to be that hard to. He said it was for hard for indie developers to develop for other platforms, but I don't think that's really that true. There's plenty of indie developers that's made games for the Xbox and the PlayStation, and they were fine. But who knows? And also, they got some guy from EA on talking about FIFA. Not really interested in fucking FIFA. Oh, there's going to be new features. There's going to be social interactions. It's FIFA. Not much to say about that. Also, they announced a new Square Enix game. Can't remember what its name was, but it looks like Final Fantasy Tactics sort of game. Um, it looks pretty awesome, so it does from the gameplay. It looks like a turn-based strategy game, and also there's going to be a new Shin Megami Tensei game. I think it's celebrating like 30 years of Shin Megami Tensei, so yeah, that should be really interesting too. I don't think they actually give an English title to this game. It was in Japanese, so unless I actually did the research, which I should have, um, I don't think I'll be able to find out what this name was in English because I can't believe read Japanese. Um, I think that is most of the conference I've talked covered. My thoughts on this is it looks sort of interesting. I think the Switch could be really really good, but at the same time, Nintendo systems over the last few years have not been the best, especially towards their fans. It's like, oh, we want this game, you're not getting this game. Oh, we're going to make this game instead. We're going to make this more family friendly sort of console. So who knows what the future of the Switch holds. Will I be buying the Switch? Maybe when it drops down in price, maybe it's about 200 quid. I'll buy it. I'm not paying 300. What was it, 40 odd quid for it? No chance. Um, was it 340? 279. There you go. I'm not paying that. Um, I'm not paying that for a Nintendo console, which probably won't get scrapped in the next couple of years anyway. Let me know what you guys think of the Nintendo Switch. I think it has some really interesting stuff with it. I think that Mario Gun looks interesting. Obviously, the new Zelda as well, which I didn't talk about because everyone knew that was coming out. Um, but I think Nintendo Switch can be a good console, but hopefully they support it. And actually give the fans games that they actually want instead of just making these stupid ass games that nobody actually wants. So who knows what the future of the Switch holds? We'll have to just wait until it comes out and sees until we see. But anyways, guys, let me know what you thought about this. I'm gonna leave a link to the actual conference in the comment section below, and maybe I'll leave some videos to some of the games announced as well, in case you don't want to watch an hour conference. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. This is Donald 2 saying keep on gaming. See you next time.